So we've just steamed our milk again, and what we're going to be discussing now is how to do basic latte art. And the first thing we want to talk about is actually creating a base for your latte art. And what that is a technique called a pin drop technique, which is essentially dropping the milk from a height so it goes underneath the crema, and that creates a base for us to then draw our pattern onto. And the pattern we're going to be drawing here is a heart. So we start at a height, and then at about 3/4 we then come in and then cut across, and then you have your heart. We're moving on now from the heart pattern to the tulip, which is essentially incorporating what we did with the heart but adding another layer to it. It's a slightly more intermediate pattern. The same as we did for the first pattern, we want to make sure that we're using that pin drop technique so the milk goes underneath the crema until we get to about 3/4, and then we're going to get one heart and then push another heart onto another heart onto another heart. And then we have our tulip. We've now made our heart, which was our basic pattern. We then moved on to the tulip, which is our intermediate pattern, and now we're going to finish by making our professional pattern, which is going to be a swan tulip, which is going to incorporate those techniques that we used in the first two patterns. Now remember, we have to start all of our drinks by creating a base for us to then be able to draw on. Then we have our tulip, and that's going to then cut in to then finish on a heart, which will be the swan's head. And there we have our swan tulip.